Hey, you guys, we are back once again for story time for my bedroom. Before we get started, you guys, go ahead. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Go ahead and click the bell for notifications. Also, give the video a thumbs up after you get finished watching it and subscribe to the channel. The channel is absolutely free. It doesn't cost nothing every month like Netflix. You can watch this channel for free, okay? So I left you guys on the cliffhanger real quick on Friday. So here we are. If you don't know what video I'm talking about, go back to the Cougar experience part 1. So here we are, y'all. This fool, just thinking about it, this fool bust a serious U-turn. You guys, so much that I leaned over while he's busting the U-turn. He's chasing his baby mama down the street. So when he bust his U-turn, I looked, I said, what are you doing? He was like, that's her, that's my baby mama. I'ma holler at her real quick. I said, no. You holler at her at another time. I don't have time for this. Take me home. Well, he wasn't taking me home. He was taking me back to his place. And then I was going to get my car and go home. But take me back where I'm supposed to be. I said, you could do this at another time. While I'm sitting there yelling at him, having this conversation with him, he's still accelerating on the gas. I said, oh my God, what have I got myself in the middle of? So in the process of this, he's calling her. He's trying to drive. Y'all, first of all, he an alcoholic. He was a type of alcoholic that when he would go to bed, the next day he got up, he still was a little bit drunk. So you drinking throughout the day. So you staying on some tipsy level. You stand on the tipsy level all day. Mind you, I told you in the last video, we just came from dinner. You had 2 shots at dinner. So you feeling real good right now. You ain't tipsy. You just feeling really, really good. You a little bit past tipsy. I don't know what's past tipsy. It may just be drunk. Why I get in the car, y'all, with a drunk driver, I don't know. Y'all, I was on some other. I wanted some excitement in my life, but I wasn't looking for this type of excitement, okay? So he's calling her on the phone. She answered the phone. He going in on it, on her, on his phone. And I'm like, are you serious? He was like, pull over the car. Pull over the car. Yeah, I'm on you. I told you I'm going to tell you what I need to tell you about this situation. You don't be putting my kids in the middle of this, da-da-da. I had to bleep that part, y'all. I got too excited, but that was my real words. So I'm like, let me out the car. Pull over. I don't care if you chase her. I will catch a Uber. Pull over and let me out the car. He was like, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. You good, you good. No, I ain't good. Let me tell you something. When you rocking back and forth in the car because he's slipping and dipping out of traffic, baby, you ain't good. Don't let a driver tell you you good when you linked over in the middle where the armrest is. You ain't good. Y'all, by this time, I said, let me get my phone and start sending my goodbye messages because I'm going to be mangled around the pole in a minute. Let me go on here. Somebody sing the song, How Do I Say Goodbye? Because I'm going to die in this car with this drunk fool chasing his baby mama through Finneytown to catch her, to cuss her out. You done already cussed her out on the phone. What difference is it cussing somebody out on the phone and cussing them out on purpose? I mean, if face to face. If you cuss them out face to face, it may escalate until you putting your hands on them. So you good enough. The cuss words are the same over the phone. The cuss words are the same in your face. Let me out this car. I said, oh my God. I said, let me make a Facebook status to just say help. Let me make a Facebook status say, P.O.P., hold it down. Mama, I love you. Because I was going to tell my dead mama I love her because I'm about to die. So he's cutting down these little small streets. He is following her. So she cussing him out. She going in. He going in. By this time, he done got himself so riled up. He had a hat on his head. He done threw the hat in the backseat. I said, Lord, but when he threw the hat in the back seat, y'all, he taking his hand up off the steering wheel. Y'all, we hit the curb like this, bonk, and then whip back like that. I said, hot dog it. I'm about to die. I'm going to die trying to have some excitement. I'm going to die with this fool. So finally, they get to the girl. She must have pulled up at her house. He cutting through, pulled up right behind her. I said, oh my God, Before I know it, he done threw the car in park, jumped up out the car. He running. She didn't even get a chance to open up the door before he running there, screaming in her face. Now, mind you, they live on like one of them cul-de-sac streets where it's the little loop around thing at the end of the street. He hollering in her face. We in the loop around. We ain't even parked for real, for real. We just there. You ain't by the curb. You blocking somebody's driveway, the whole 9 yards. First thing I start doing, y'all, looking for the keys. Looking for the mother lover keys, because in a minute, I'm about to jump in this driver's seat, leave you and her here arguing. So then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, if she see me in this car, is she going to pop off on me? I know them two ain't together, whatever they doing, whatever, I don't care. But is she going to pop off on me? So now I'm thinking, Sherry, you done got in the middle of this mess, and now you may have to square up. Because as soon as she look over there and see me and take that aggression that she got going on with him, I don't know what them two was doing together. They could have been together on the side. I don't know. I wasn't here for that. All I wanted was a meal and to go home. That's what I get for being fat, y'all. Being fat, trying to get a little sandwich, a little burger, and I could have really took myself out to eat. I do it all the time. This was just ridiculous. It just felt good somebody paying for it. It just felt good somebody else paying for the movie theater. I just went to the show today and paid for my own self. So I could have got my own stuff. But now I'm getting a hot meal in the middle of some hot mess. Hot mess. He cussing her out. By this time, the kids opened up the door. They hollering and screaming, Daddy, blah, 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 blah. They siding with their mama somewhere. They going in. Y'all, it's a whole feud. And some of his daughters is little teenage daughters. And all I'm thinking, don't let these little girls look over here and see somebody in their daddy car. I'm just sitting there like this. Like, Sherry, if it pop out, girl, take your glasses off. My shoes, I had already kicked my shoes off because I had like some little heels on. I had already kicked my shoes off. I already know if they're going to try to jump me, put your back up against this car or put your back up against a wall. Well, the closest thing to me was a car, and we're going to thump it out. Don't let them pull you up off of there, because then they're going to get you from the back. But if your back is on a wall or on a car, they can't get with you. I said, Lord have mercy. By this time, I hear him yell, F you. Beep. He jumped back in the car and we sped out. And here go me. I said, Lord, it done shook up all my dinner in my stomach. Y'all, we speed off. And by this time, you in for a whole nother argument. I'm about to argue you back and forth all the way from Finneytown to Avondale. I'm about to argue with you. What are you doing? I went off on that brother so bad. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna let it happen again. It's too late. It done already happened. That thing could have spiraled to something totally different. It could have went to a whole nother level. So by the time we left Finneytown, I don't know where the heck we was. Maybe coming down, we cut across, coming down Winton, because we're going to go up Winton and then we're going to cut over to Avondale. By this time, y'all, she done called him on the phone. Who is that be in the car with you? I said, she was so busy arguing with him, she noticed I was in the car. She was so busy arguing with him, she didn't get a chance to address the fact that I was in the car. So that's my beat. Excuse me. Hold on now. Hold on. I know these young folks now, and maybe some older people, call each other bees, and that's how they talk. Not me. You don't call, Sherry don't go for that. No, I never did go for that. I never did before, and I don't go for it now. Don't call me no B. So by this time, I'm like, Sherry, don't, girl, take it to the chin. Take that one to the chin or you can argue. I told him, I said, you better get off that phone for me and her get into it. I seen that B, you gonna bring that B around my house, da, 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 da. Honey, I was about 4, 5, 15 Bs. I said, I just wanted a hot meal. I wanted a hot meal and a sandwich. I don't win the high speed car chase and I get caught 15 P's. It ain't even worth it. Baby, I should have fasted that day. I should have mother loving been like Tabitha Brown and went vegan, baby. I should have drank a smoothie that day for Smoothie King. Because all of this right here for a meal is ridiculous. I told him, I said, let me tell you something. Drop me off and you ain't got to worry about me no more. I said, because let me tell you, what I don't do is all that drama. I just got out of a marriage of 24 years, a relationship of 24 years that was drama. I'll be daggone if I pick somebody up just to have some fun and you bring me into the middle of your drama, your chaos that could escalate into fighting. At this point, I was 42 years old, 42, 43 years old, however old I was. I'm too old. Now, back in the day when y'all was getting them Tasha stories, baby, that was back in my prime, where I could fall on the ground, spring back up, shake it off, and keep on going. At 42, I'm shooting you. Honey, at 42, I'm a stab you. At 42, I'm a mace you. I ain't got time to be rolling around on the ground. Now, if it calls for that, because I'm in a situation where something takes over, and I just have to do it, then we just got to fight, and I just got to put on a bunch of Tiger Balm, y'all. My little thing of Tiger Balm, I got up there in the window. I'm going to put that all on my body. But if I get an opportunity, you get maced. We don't do that. We don't do that right there. I said, you better get up off that phone. I said, look, I don't got time for this. I said, you got a whole lot going on. She da. I said, no, you got a whole lot going on. I said, for her to be concerned about me sitting in the car and calling me out of my name, y'all still kicking it. And if that's what y'all do, that's what y'all do. But don't you ever take me on no high-speed chase with nobody over some foolishness. That could have been handled before. It could have been handled after. You could have rolled up to her house after you dropped me off because you know where she lived anyways. You didn't have to do it in that moment. You too explosive. You too sporadic. I don't have time to deal with that. Drop me out. I'm sorry. It's too late to be sorry. I tried to talk to you before when you was chasing her. When I'm going like this. I was trying to talk to you then. You wasn't hearing it because you was already in the zone. So the whole time we was at dinner, you was just thinking about how you gonna get her out. I said, what you call me for? To go get something to eat. You should just went over there, cussed her out, did what you want to do, because that's where your mind had been all day long. You was waiting for the jump off. Waiting for the jump off. I said, look, lose my number. Don't call me. Don't call me at all. I don't have time. I'm sorry. I don't have time. We finally got to his place. Let me out this car so I can go. I don't have time. Y'all, I ain't talked to that sucker. It was about 2 weeks and then we went to the club out of town. Another explosive moment. I was for the excitement, y'all. That's going to be part 3. Child, that was, the whole club, y'all, was just a mess. And my brother JoJo was the one that told me where to go to the club because he knew all the hot spots. Because remember, I told you, I don't know if I told you guys, JoJo used to DJ. JoJo was like a bomb. Honey, my brother was a bomb DJ. He was in a motorcycle club and he was a bomb DJ. And people just always booked him. So he knew all the hottest clubs. So, child, I was mad for about a good old minute, but a cougar went back. Ring. Let me call a little cub of it. You guys, thanks for tuning in to Storytime for my bedroom. Honey, that's why you got to, and you know what? The sucker ain't even have insurance. He had let his SR22 lapse and everything. You know daggone well. Come to find out, after a while, he ain't even had license. Why is it always people that don't have license that's out here willy-nilly on the road acting crazy? Child, his stuff had got suspended. His stuff had gas suspended. You know why I got suspended? DUI. And then a couple of DWIs. I don't know, driving wild. Ignorant. That's what it was. That's what I get for saying I love show. You guys, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. I told you the subscription is free. Not unless YouTube decide to start charging. Go ahead and like the video and give the video a thumbs up. Share the video and share it with your fellow Cougarettes. And let them know. We over here telling the Cougar stories, y'all. I will see you guys again, or I'll make another video on Wednesday that's going to tell about, ooh, the clubhouse rock, baby. The clubhouse was going to rock. All right, you guys. Peace.